Well, this is the news update. I'm in Arctic Circle, and as you can see, Caltrans has this special piece of equipment that is widening it. There's some avalanches along Arctic Circle. It is still closed, and we'll find out when it is due open. They've got an independent contractor working on the avalanche area. We're going to go try to find it and see what's happening there. Look at that. Boy, they're really blowing the snow, getting it. Well, we're still in the car, but you can see Rick Herrick is up there taking a picture of that sign, and it's up. We're on our way down. As you can see, the snow is really built up on both sides of the road. Right over here you see an avalanche that came down, didn't get too far over the road, but I understand there's been about 30 avalanches all the way. As we get going, I'm going to shoot through the windshield and show you some of how it's been opened and how much snow is on the side. I mean, it's just piled up. Yeah, look at that, passing lane. If you get too much more snow, you're not going to be able to see any of these signs. The one thing for certain is that you don't have any over-the-side accidents because the snow is so deep on the south side of the road here.
Look at the ArticCircle across the way, too. Yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful out there? I think I'll just keep it on as we go down here, and you can see how the snow has been pushed over. They still have a lot of work to do, and they're trying to get the Arctic Circle open by Friday so that the frontway will be open for the weekend skiers. Yeah. Look at that call box. Boy, look how that is. That's a blower, and it's blowing the snow over the side. Isn't that a beautiful sight? Looks like fog, but it's really fine snow. They got two graders working over on that one. Well, look who we caught up with. Good old Rob is here from Channel 7. You'll be able to see this on tonight's news. Checking it out here. Look at here. You can see rocks coming down. See these lines? Now look at, you see the rocks coming down? That's what's happening up there, is that the snow is loosening a lot of these rocks. And they come down and push the snow down. Look at it. They're just coming down, rolling down. These are little ones, but they're still having big rocks. Even when it's open, you're going to have to watch for rocks. There's one right there. It's not too big. But look how it's all coming down. Isn't this neat? Well, it's not, really. I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but that's about it. And there's Rob down there chatting with everybody. We got Lauren Hapen of the Resort Association, and he's over there. Terry Kasinga is with us. He is with Caltrans. She's been sort of leading us for everything. So let's walk up and see. Well, Rick Herrick has been on the tour with us. Hi, Rick.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Man, it looks like it's ready to open, but it isn't, is it?
Well, it's deceptive because the highway is cleared in certain sections, but other sections, as we saw, are narrowed down to one lane.
Right.
On top of that, we've got snow coming down, rocks coming down. It is deep in certain areas. It's just not ready to open yet. We'd love to have it open. We'd love to have this road open and have people come up and visit, but we're not quite ready yet. Friday afternoon, a possibility. Saturday morning, it looks like we're going to be ready. And I got to tell you, the snow is perfect. I was out yesterday. The skiing is great. The snowboarding is great. It's going to be a great weekend. You just have to wait for 18, the front grade to open. Now, 18, the back grade, that is open.
Right.
And that's up through Lucerne Valley. 38 through Redlands and up over Onyx Summit, that is currently open too. But 18, the front grade, until they get this thing ready to go, it's just not quite ready. They're bringing contractors in. The contractors will be here. In fact, they're working right now to get this open and get it as far as wide as it needs to be to get the traffic through this highway here.
Right. It's all about safety.
It is.
The whole thing.
Caltrans has done a great job, but we've just been overwhelmed with an awful lot of snow coming down in a short period of time.
Oh, I know.
We look forward to this road being open. It's vital to Big Bear to have this road open. Everybody just anticipates that this is the only way to get here. But as we all know who live in Big Bear, there are other ways to come and go. But most people think the front grade when they think about Big Bear.
Right. And being as huge a storms as we're having, you're the mayor of the city of Big Bear Lake also. Boy, it's straining your snowplowing budget, I'll bet, as far as the city's concerned.
We're over budget now.
Wow.
We budget for a normal year, and this year has been not unusual with the amount of snow total, but unusual with these heavy storms that have come in. And we've gotten these 18-inch storms as opposed to what seems to be our typical 4, 6, 8-inch storms over several different days. So we've really been strained with our budget and with our equipment and with our contractors out on the roads. But we're doing a great job, and if you've been driving around out, you'll see that the roads are looking good, and we are basically ready for a good weekend, a great weekend.
I know, and several weekends ahead. Chris Whittle, the marketing director of Snow Summit, or the mountains actually, both mountains, was on Channel 7 the other night, said they don't need to blow or make any more snow. They have enough snow now to last into May.
I believe it.
Isn't that something?
I was out yesterday at Bear Mountain, and I hit Brent Rodaskus, who's the general manager, and he showed me some places to go off in the sideward Bow Canyon, which is basically off the main runs, and the snow is deep, it's beautiful, it's dry. I mean, this is the best skiing that we could ever imagine in snowboarding here in Big Bear.
I know it. Let's tell people, though, that it is illegal to go off of the regular runs, off and down into other areas. We've had several snowboarders and skiers lost because they go off of the trail, and it's illegal. It's a $1,000 fine now.
It's incredible. We were actually up on the hill with several people who were possibly going to the south of the mountain. That's the area you don't want to go.
Right.
If you go east, and there's some canyon areas in there, still you're going to have to hike in and hike out. This is not for the average person who wants to go enjoy the snow. These are for the experts, and it's experts only. It's off Geronimo Mountain, which is experts only. That's really the place that you really have to have your wits about you if you're going to do that. But if you go south, you're on your own. The sign's up, and you're on. It's a $1,000 fine to go.
That's right. You have to go past a posted sign area.
There are posted signs all over, and it's really a bad thing to happen. It happens generally once or twice a year where somebody gets himself stuck back in there.
Yeah.
With this deep snow, getting out of there is going to be very, very difficult.
I know it. But it's good. It's our livelihood.
It is.
It is. And the best thing, we're going to have a full lake for summer. It's got to be. We're only 5 feet 4 inches down now.
Yeah, it should fill
and
up.
It'll fill up.
This is the best scenario we can imagine in a down economy, to have snow like this close to Los Angeles, where people are not taking the big trips. Their Mammoth is way off right now. Lake Tahoe is way off. But Big Bear, our numbers are up and looking very, very good, because people are using their second homes. They're coming to Big Bear, and they're enjoying how close we are actually to Los Angeles, tank gas away, and it's I think
good.
We're going to benefit from it. We might be down a little bit, but we're much better off than other communities.
I think so. I think we won't feel the recession as much as other areas, which is good.
And as you said, a full lake, we're going to have a great summer.
You bet. Thanks, Rick.
Great. Thanks, Ron.
Yeah, look at it up there. Look at that big boulder. That's just ready to come down. This is why, look at the roots up there from the trees. Trees have come down. And a lot of these. This is the problem here. Are these rock slides that closes Arctic Circle a lot. But as they say, we hope that they will have it open Friday afternoon, Saturday morning at the very latest. And the big media, like Channel 7 down the mountain, they do a good job keeping everybody up on us up here and telling people there are other ways to come up. And I'm sure they'll announce it as soon as highway is open. I want to find Terry Kasingas, and she's the PIO gal for the maintenance department, old friend of mine. Look at that coming down. See, that's a little rock. Old friend of mine, and I'm going to chat with her regarding Caltrans and the Arctic Circle. Well, now we've caught up with the two pieces of equipment. That's they're really widening this. These two are going the whole thing and getting it widened, and that's where you see the snow being blown out, like we showed you before. In fact, the grader in the back is pushing the one in the front also, so it has plenty of time to really get all the snow out. Look at that.
Keep walking up, I'll come get you.
Isn't that a beautiful shot, how that's being blown out there? Really something. Well, they're trying their hardest to get this thing open by the weekend. We just don't know. Terry Kasinga went back to let, since they're chained, both ends of Arctic Circle from Snow Valley to the dam are chained and blocked. So she went back to let Channel 7 out. Then she's going to come back here, and we're going to chat with her down at the chained area at the dam when she gets back. In the meantime, we're just really looking at everything. And I'm going to show you over here on this side. This was one of the avalanches. As you can see, the snow has come down here, and it was this high, clear across the roadway here. As they say, there's been about 30 of all sizes of avalanches coming down, blocking partial or all of the road itself. So it's been quite an experience, and it's been about 10 years since we've had a snow winter this heavy, and so let's hope that's another 10 years before we have it also. Well, we're going to pass them up now. See what they're doing. Boy, the snow is high over here. Okay, now you can see the front of it, how that works. Can't go very fast, but man, can they get the snow blown over the side. And the grader in the back is not pushing this one, as it looked like before. It's got a blade on it. It is going wide, trying to make it even a little wider. Caltrans is the only one here. They're going to try to get Andy Acosta, who cleared it last time, out here this afternoon to really pick up speed, because they really want this open by Friday afternoon at the latest. So he's got, this is being done on Wednesday, so he's got all day Thursday and at least till noon on Friday. But isn't that something? What a beautiful sight. Look at that. Just beautiful. Okay, the big guns have arrived. This is Andy Acosta. He's got a couple of these great big loaders here. He just arrived. We're just about probably about 1,000 feet west of the dam, and he's already, in just a matter of a little bit, cleared out this whole large turnout. So you get him here and the other, they'll be going 24 hours a day. So let's hope that they make the Friday afternoon deadline to get this Arctic Circle open. Hi, Terry Kasinga.
Hi, Ron.
Oh, Caltrans, boy, you are working your hearts out, I tell you.
Yes, us and these maintenance crews, and now we've got an emergency contractor in here, one from the bottom of the hill on the west end, and Andy Acosta from up here in Big Bear is on the east end.
Right, we just filmed him and we said the big guns have arrived.
That's right.
And he's got the biggest one.
Yeah, they're bringing some big guns in from down the hill, too. So.
Well, they're making a really good time up here. There's just so much snow on the Arctic Circle, and there's been so many slides come down, even if it didn't cover the whole road, covered at least partial part of the road.
I mean, this is the most snow we've seen in many, many years, and it's pretty much been back to back. We've had 3 big storms come through here, and it seems that it's just piled upon each other. And we had icy slopes in here from December, and I think that last powdery storm a couple weeks ago is what caused some of these avalanches. It just slid off the slope.
Right.
And then we had another big storm this last weekend, and it added to it. So that's safe to say that if we do get any more measurable snow, probably 6 inches or more, we could see some more closures.
Right.
The closure that we're in right now, we're hoping to get this open by Friday evening.
Great.
Unless something goes wrong, further avalanches, equipment failure, anything. I mean, you never know. But we are hoping for Friday night. So.
That's great. Time for the weekend.
Time for the weekend, time to get people up here to play. We have another storm coming in, probably late Sunday or Monday. Hopefully it'll be a minor storm. Hopefully we won't see any closures from it. But like I said, it's good to be prepared, and it's good to know that there could be a chance that it could happen. So check before you come up here. Call the 1-800-427-ROAD number, or go to caltrans8.info, or you can call us toll free at 866-383-4631.
Great. Well, you're working as hard as you can, and you're still have 38 open, and 18 from Lucerne Valley is open, but it's R2 at this time because of the ice more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It gets very icy in the evening and in the mornings here, but the snow is starting to melt right now.
Yes.
And it runs across the road, and it's still cold enough up here, and we still have shady areas that keeps us in those R2 conditions. So it's safe to say, if you're coming to Big Bear, bring chains.
Right. And also blanket, water, little food, because you never know. You could get stuck between 2 avalanches real quick.
Yeah,
here.
and definitely never come up the hill unless you have a full tank of gas and a charged cell phone.
That's right. Terry, thanks so much for all you do. You're keeping us up, and that's the main thing with your daily reports that you send to all the media up here, and that's great.
Yeah, thank you, Ron. It's a pleasure, and I love being up here.
Good. Well, have a great weekend.
Thanks, you too.
Well, there you have it. They're still working like mad. They're going to bring more loaders in this afternoon, and hope to get this thing open, as Terry said, by Friday afternoon. So that's it from the Arctic Circle. This has been a news report, and don't go away. I'll be back right after these messages from my sponsors.
And then you saw them fixing the snowblower again. That broke.
Again.
Those break all the time. You saw how old they are.
You hit a rock.
They're old. Yeah.
You hit a rock over there.
See, that's dangerous.